Strain Damage family, welcome to another episode of the Strain Damage podcast.
You already know, this is your brain on buzz.
It's your brain on buzz, man. It's always the buds. I have a confession. See, at Strain Damage, we've actually built the software that picks it up. Anytime a rapper makes a song about trees, smoking that gas, and the song is dedicated to that, we pick it up and read it immediately. That's what happened when I heard Half O's and Half Ounce and Brews. And so we had to get J-MAK here.
Yeah, what's good, y'all? Thanks for having me. Shit.
Hell yeah, no. Man came from work to, right straight from work to be on this shit. That's
you just got off work?
Yeah, bro.
Long day?
Fuck yeah. Just got off from a 12-hour shift.
Oh damn, bro, you a soldier, you probably ready to smoke though, for sure.
For real.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
sir.
man.
I'm ready to smoke. You already know.
It's time to light up. So you said you've been mainly just work and hitting the studio these days, really keeping busy, just on the grind.
Yeah, definitely. Gotta stay busy, bro. You gotta stay busy.
100%. So you working on any new music or?
Yeah. I've actually been working on. I got a couple new tracks that I'm about to be dropping.
I think we should take it back a little bit.
Oh yeah,
just
yeah.
A little bit. Are you originally from Albuquerque?
No, actually.
Where are you from?
So originally, I was born in Taos, but I had only lived there for a brief time. I actually grew up in Grants. Yeah. I'm from G-Town, Grants, New Mexico. I graduated from there and everything.
What was it like growing up in Grants?
Honestly, there really wasn't a lot to do. I mean,
Small town. Huh?
Yeah. Being the way I was growing up, like I was kind of like a little deviant, I guess, or like a little like I don't know. I mean, I
You're the class clown. You were getting in trouble.
Kind of. I always like to turn up and stuff. Like I was always kind of like, you know, I was, in a sense, I was like the kid that a lot of other kids' parents didn't want their kid to hang out with because I was always getting into some
bad
shit.
influence.
Yeah.
Don't hang out with that J-MAK kid.
Exactly, bro. Exactly, and that's kind of how they see me. But like, I was always fun. You know what I mean? Like, I was always a vibe.
But it's like I was just trying to do me.
Like, yeah, listen, I was just trying to turn up. You know, we're not trying to destroy society here.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. You know, and then being that we live around the mountains and stuff. You know, like we were partying up in the mountains and things like that.
Little mountain rage and shit.
Yeah, definitely. We throw big old bonfires and stuff. Hey, that's pretty much what it was. Just
You
like
graduated out there?
yeah, I graduated up there.
Class of what? What year?
2014.
Class of 2014.
Yeah, 10 years this year, man. It doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel real. You know, it's crazy how fast time flies, man. Like
I bet you was like, damn, it seems just like a few years ago I done got out that bitch. It's already been almost like a whole fucking decade.
Literally, bro. I'm like, but and like it's cool and it's pretty cool like now to like see, you know, I mean, it's crazy because like I still follow a lot of like my classmates and stuff like on social media. Like I don't really keep in touch with them too often, but like just
gotta keep tabs a little bit.
Yeah, just like seeing like their progress in their lives and stuff, and like seeing like the things that they're doing, you know, like it's cool, you know, and
It's cool to see how everybody like transpired into their own like little groups or like their own lives, their families, you know what I mean?
Right, or like how like people turn, you know what I mean, like people back then like might not have, like myself for example, you know, like I wasn't really like the greatest kid, you know what I mean, but growing up now, you know, like I'm a little bit more well-rounded around I got a little bit more of a head on my shoulders nowadays, you know, and seeing a lot of people turning out like that too, like changing their ways, it's cool. It's cool for sure. And so like you just gotta be happy for people, you know, for sure.
Definitely see people stop getting out of those little phases, because it's like once you get out of high school and then start growing up, it's like that phase everybody like really do still try to want to party and shit, get like real bad on alcohol and shit. So it's like this right here is what helps a lot of shit too.
It
It
does.
for sure. But when do you say marijuana came into your life? When was the first time?
Was it the Mountain Rangers?
So honestly, bro, so like I said, being from Taos, you know, like a lot of my mom's family was from Taos, so like a lot of that side, like being that we like it was like in the mountains and stuff, they like growing like being young, you know, like I really didn't understand what it was at the time, but like I had certain family members and stuff who would grow their own pot like back in the day, and so like you know like me being like a little deviant, you know, I just like I would get into that shit, you know, and so like eventually like I started seeing things and stuff, and so like I started like just
So it was like always kind of typically around.
yeah, it was kind of, yeah.
It wasn't like obvious, but it was like kind of there in the background.
Right, and I kind of just figured out it on my own. But and then so like I guess in a sense whenever like it really came into my life, I would say I was probably like 11 or like 11 or 12.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I had an older homie that I had met. He had moved down the block from me, and you know we pretty much grew up together for a while, and he was the one who like pretty much like got me to. He gave me more of an understanding of what it was, you know what I mean? And so after that, it pretty much like became. Yeah, you know, like I would smoke it whenever I could.
You say it helps you, say as far as like music wise, like it helps you in any way, or you just like really just like to smoke either way?
Honestly, like nowadays, like I feel like it does help me like just like stay level headed, you know, cause I guess like you know like I go through problems and stuff, you know what I mean, like I deal with like my own anxiety and stuff, and like I do deal with depression and things like that, and so it does in a sense kind of just help me just keep my cool, you know, especially because like I don't know, like I feel like I'm a little bipolar sometimes, you know, and so like I feel like in that aspect too, like I feel like it kind of just keeps me calm, you know, because I mean there's been a couple times where I have wanted to try to stop smoking, and after a while, like it's just like, and it's not even like something that I want to try to like say that it's like a personality of mine or anything like that, you know, but it's just like something that I feel like without it, I just feel like you know, like I'm just not put together, you know what I mean? Like I'm just not
like 100% there, like.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like it just kind of
like, as far as I'm taking it, is sometimes your emotions be all over the place, even just like as far as thought. This shit just grounds you, you know what I mean?
it kind of collects my thoughts, you know what I mean? And it kind of like helps me.
I definitely feel like it's the same. I feel like it's the same for me. And when do you say music really started getting, like when did you start rapping? When did music become something that you're like, hey, I kind of like doing this?
So like on the music side of things, like music came into my life like real early on in my life, you know, like, and I would say that like came from my auntie, you know, like I would go hang out with we would go for like rides and stuff through the mountains and things like that. But she would always be playing like CDs like with like Earth, Wind and Fire, you know. She'd be playing like the old school shit or like just different shit, you know what I mean? And like eventually like it kind of was like a bunch of like oldies and stuff, and like so from that like my music taste kind of started just bouncing around everywhere, you know.
Like, hey, this shit's dope, and you don't just have to stick to one genre.
Exactly, and then you know what's crazy is like I was like kind of into that before I had even got into hip hop, you know. So like I think I was probably like 10 years old.
So J-MAK started off as an R&B singer.
I guess in a sense, yeah, you could say that. And so like I was like around like 10 years old. I was going through some old cassette tapes, and one day I cause I had just gotten me it was like one of them radios, bro. Like it was one of them dual radios where you could play the tapes, where you could play the CDs out of it.
Yeah, I know.
And so so I had found the Doggy Style by Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
You know, and
Dog Style.
Yeah.
The dog.
Yup.
Yeah.
Where it has like the little dog house and he's like.
Yeah, on the brick
Yeah.
wall and everything. Yup.
That's my shit.
That was like the first little like.
Daddy, we like to party.
Yeah.
We don't cause trouble. We don't bother nobody. Hey.
I swear, bro. I bumped that shit back, front to back. Like I don't do for I don't know how long. And it kind of like from that, it kind of like helped me venture onto music because like from there I found out about Dr. Dre. And then so like from Dr. Dre, it kind of like branched out, yeah, you know. Yeah. And so like from there, like it kind of branched out, and then that's when Eminem came into play, you know. Like so there was Eminem, and I started bumping him, and then like it branched down to 50 Cent, and so like it like broke down into like a whole tree, and like eventually like it just started like my music just started branching out farther and farther, and like I said, like that homie that I had mentioned earlier, the one that I had smoked weed with for the first time, like he had started like introducing me to like. He had started introducing me to like Bone Thugs and Harmony and like Biggie Smalls, and so like from there like
a little more like I say like on the darker side of rap or like more rhyme scheme driven. You know what I mean? Biggie Smalls is still a G, but he still has some dark rap for sure. I feel like Biggie Smalls had that gutter shit for real.
Yeah.
Fact, bro.
Oh god. Bone Thugs too. They had that.
Bro, like the shit, yeah, bro, like the shit that fucking, like the shit that Bone Thugs would talk about, bro, like, they were almost like a Cleveland version of like 3 6 Mafia in a sense. I wouldn't go so much to say like they were, you know what I mean? But like they were almost like rapping the same shit.
That's the same style I get from them though, cause like I feel like definitely like Bone Thugs, 3 6, that's crew. That's some people that say Suicide Boys. They're taking like. They're getting their inspiration from them, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah, like that fucking, like that triple fucking, like that triple time flow and shit like that, yeah. And so,
what would you say is what's J-MAK style if we had to put you in the category right with those guys?
Honestly, bro, I don't think it's hard, bro. Like it's that's a hard.
You like to keep yourself boxed in really like that?
No, I don't, bro. Like and there's and one of the songs that I say there's no levels, there's no meters, and there's no classifications, you know what I'm saying? So like there's no limit. Like pretty much what I'm saying is like there's no you can't like limit me to like what you think I am, or you can't put me in a box because you know what I mean? Like you can't just categorize me to like one thing because I'm not just one thing. There's different elements that come about me that make me J-MAK, you know? And
you just J-MAK. That's
just what it is, bro. And that's what it's always been.
So you might catch J-MAK on a rap cipher, pop song.
I catch him doing the hooks. Yeah,
straight up, bro.
J-MAK,
if I'm feeling it.
And like there's like a couple new tracks that I got working on right now that I'm kind of like pushing my limits a little because and like I'm just trying to have fun with the music shit, you know.
That's ultimately the best thing you could do, you know.
Right, because it's just
yourself.
That's it. The
and enjoy the process. Have fun.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like that's like when you start a track, you know what I mean, and like it just like even just starting off when you first get the beat, you know what I mean? And then like it comes to like you just start adding shit and then eventually like it just comes up into this whole idea and you're just like holy fuck, you know what I mean? Like
do you record yourself right now? Or you have like somewhere you engineer?
So there was a point recently where like I did have some of my own recording equipment and I guess in this like so what I would do for that is I would kind of use that to like practice up until the point to where I was ready to get into the studio, you know, and then like I'll get into the studio and pretty much.
So you try to record yourself, but it was more of just like kind of getting you worked up to when you actually hit the real studio.
Right.
It's sparring practice and the real boxing match is going into the
but
studio.
It's like
exactly.
Crispy, like recording myself and shit, and just like get the vibe
and see and honestly, bro, like I haven't really like honestly like sat myself down and like really took the time to learn the whole like actual mixing and all of on like the whole production side of music, but I am actually going to school right now for audio production, and so I'm hoping. I'm hoping, you know what I mean. I'll gain the knowledge and I'll learn what I need to know, and you know what I mean. Like, who's to say? Like, eventually, you know what I mean. It might just, I guess in a sense, I'll always rap, you know, just because the fact that like it's something that will always be fun to me, and it's always just a great way for me to express myself. But in a sense, who knows? Even like through this journey of me going through school, I feel like there might be I've looked into the possibility that there might be a chance that I could like the whole audio production side of the music thing more, you know what I mean, and just stick to like making beats and just doing that whole aspect of it all. But if I do want to go and hop in and make my own songs, you know what I mean, I feel like
you said you're going to school for it right now.
Yeah.
How do you feel like, say, stacked up? Because obviously you kind of already know the artist part of, say, being a rapper. So far now that you're going to school for that, you think it's harder on that side? You like it a little better? Like, so far, does it seem a little intimidating? You like it?
So like with me just like starting out with it, like I am still a little intimidated, but at the same time, like it's something that like I want to do, and it's something that I feel like I'm passionate about. So like in a sense, like that's kind of what's like motivating me, and you know what I mean, keeping me going, you know. And like in a sense, like I just keep looking back. I keep looking forward to the bigger picture. You know what I mean? And like I just
playing the long game.
Yeah, you just gotta wait. You know what I mean? Just gotta be patient, and it like, you know what I mean? Like you just gotta. You can't plant the seed to your tree today and expect you fucking to have fruit tomorrow. You know what I mean? You gotta water that shit.
And say we have some people out there that want to tap in and check out your music. Where would you say to start? Where's the best place for them to find it at?
So all my latest music that I've dropped like within the past like 2 years, all that you can find it on all streaming platforms. You can find it on Apple, Spotify, YouTube.
So you on all that shit?
Yeah, you can get me on all that stuff.
What song or album do you think they should start? Like Mac Lethal, or you know, like Half Ounce and Bruise. Like what would you recommend as a good place to start?
That's a good question, honestly.
You're like, hey, just pick one and fucking go.
I feel like it'd probably be Pursuit, you know what I mean? Because like in a sense, I kind of like Pursuit kind of like lays down more or less what I'm about. You know what I mean? And like that's kind of like somewhere where you could start. But in a sense too, like it just depends on what type of vibe you're trying to find, I guess. Because
what's Pursuit like? What's that about?
So it's pretty much like it's like cause the chorus it's like all my life I've been reminded of the times when I was misguided, and all the times I had no one by my side, and all the times when I was trying to feel alive. And you know what I mean? So it's just like, just like
it's about to pursue, like all the shit you went through and all the trials.
Exactly, you know what I mean? And it's like just like about proving all the people that like always kind of really never wanted to count you in, or like always
kind of try to overlook you in a way.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? And without like actually ever trying to like figure out who I really am. You know what I mean? Or like why I am the way I am, or anything like that, you know what I mean? But then again too, like I guess in a sense that's hard, because I'm the type of person to where like I kind of build up a wall, and I don't want a lot of people to see that side of me, because like I feel like a lot of people try to take advantage of that nowadays, you know what I mean? And but at the same time too, it's like where I am, it's just like I'll let you know who I am, and you can either take it or you can leave it, you know what I mean? Like
I think it's kind of becoming like a real like part of society almost, to kind of have that wall up as far as like that, because I feel very relatable to that. A lot of people that I've talked to too could say the same thing. And And I feel like it's just better nowadays, you know what I mean? Because there's just so many different intentions and so much different vibes going on in the world.
Stay that way
to
until
kind of
you
like keep that.
know
Yeah.
you can trust people.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's just really the best thing to do. You know what I mean? To protect your own like personal being and your mental.
Right, exactly, man. Because like honestly, like a lot, like you don't like realize it, bro. But like certain people are like, you know what I mean? Like certain people are just like energy draining. You know what I mean? Like they're just kind of like always like putting you in like a negative situation or like, you know what I mean? Like it's just like something that about their aura is just always like negative and just the way that they think, and so it's just like, you know, you kind of just gotta like you can only help somebody as so much up until the point to where it's just affecting your energy and your.
And to the point it's almost cliche, but it's like very true when it says you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. It's like the same thing with like everything in life. You know what I mean? You could give someone the sauce, you could show them every way, but they just really gotta want it themselves. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's why it comes down to a big old sense of your own personal aura, like how you make sure that is. Cause I always think about it too. I'm like, as long as I make sure that I love myself and I fuck with what I'm doing in my movement,
that's all that matters.
You know what
that's
I mean?
all that matters.
You stay true to yourself and you're gonna be chilling. You know what I mean? And it's if everybody started doing that and stayed a little more true to themselves, I think that's what it is. And I feel like that's why some people kind of have that draining like aura to them. You know what I mean? Because they're so worried about everybody else and what everybody else thinks and this and that. And you kind of gotta be not worried about how you look, as fucked up as it sounds, you know what I mean? You just gotta be yourself. Cause even out here, like straight down his family, that's why you fuck with us, cause we still gonna always be ourselves, you know what I mean? We could have the coolest grower on this bitch, he hand us some boof, we gonna say it's boof, like we ain't gonna lie.
No, we'll keep it 100.
Yeah,
we've done that.
On here, they show us a song and be like, hey, it really ain't my cup of tea, but we like this shit you did, you know what I mean? And we gonna keep it real. We gonna keep it a buck, and we ain't never trying to knock nobody, but we just gotta stay true to ourselves. So you know what I mean?
And honestly, bro, like you could like the way they say, you know what I'm saying? Like you can so like the way I interpreted it was you can kiss somebody in the jaw, or you can kiss somebody with a lie, or you can sock someone in the jaw with some truth. You know what I mean? And nowadays most people like they just want to be coddled with those lies, just to, you know what I mean, to feel that ego, or like to feel, you know what I mean?
Hey, no trust them kisses, gang. You seen how Judas did it? we ain't rocking with them. We ain't rocking with them lies.
Exactly, bro. And it's just like, no matter how like hurtful the truth is, or how, you know what I mean, it saves the runaround. It saves, you know what I mean? It hurts at the time, but at least you can take it, you can take the truth for what it is, and then, you know what I mean, go from there, and that's that, you know what I mean?
That's facts.
So.
Hey, I think it got a little serious right here, so it's a good time to introduce our challenge for sure.
I stay in my own lane, swinging different avenues. These thoughts stay in my brain, just praying I make it through. I look back at them old days with a half ounce and some bruising. Now that I'm getting paid, say now that I'm getting paid, I'm all by my guala and stacking them commas. My mind on the money, no time for the drama. You got a problem, I pull up and solve them. 0 dark 30 like your name Osama. But if it ain't making me money, then don't make me laugh. The way that y'all moving is funny to me. You ain't for the cloud, I ain't for the bag. Nowadays I ain't got time for no sleep. You reap what you sow, so count up your blessings. I'll break down my problems and smoke them in sessions. I learn from my lessons and I done got better. Keep my head up through the stormy weather. Keep telling myself that it's gon' get better. I ain't no rap, but I'm all about my cheddar. Ain't rockin' designer, don't need no Magella. I need that dinero like I'm testing Goodfellas. I need some exotic, a place where the weather is tropic. Keep 33 with me like my name is Scotty. Smoking gelati, biscotti. Come alive when the moon shine like a cutty. Don't need the limelight, just wanna rhyme and make a shit ton of money. Make sure my family's straight. Going hard to the day I walk up into heaven's gate. I've been working on me, man. Fuck with them haters, say fuck with my family. The Uzi birds crossing that line, have you dancing with Lucifer? Killing the birds, so it's fuck what you heard. You move with the sheeps, I move with the lions. We speaking the truth, you suckers be lying. Forbidden be told, you sleep when you dying. I stay in my own lane, swinging different avenues. These thoughts stay in my brain, just praying I make it through. I look back at them old days with a half ounce and some bruising. Now that I'm getting paid, said now that I'm getting paid. I stay in my own lane, swinging different avenues. These thoughts stay in my brain, just praying I make it through. I look back at them old days with a half ounce and some bruising. Now that I'm getting paid, said now that I'm getting paid.
Hey, Straight Damage family, you already know what it is. We've been introducing this challenge to everybody. I don't know if we got an edible right now. Do we have an edible?
Not
I don't think we do. So we're gonna.
Oh wait.
Oh wait, do we? Oh yeah.
Yeah. We got a half a bag of Chola Puffs, medicated.
Okay.
That's just how.
Some of them shits are fire too.
So either you could take the rest of these to the face, right?
Right.
And we're gonna see how that is, or we got some live resin grunts, and you could do the pendulum challenge. That's where we make this sucker blink, a blinker pretty much.
Okay.
So which one you feeling? I mean, we had one guy do both.
You can also do both if
the
you
homie
want.
from Enchanted Botanicals. Shout out to him for sure.
Shout out Thomas from Enchanted
But he
Botanicals.
killed that shit. I mean, you don't have to do both, but if you want to do the pendulum or that, which one you feeling? Which one you feeling?
I'll try the Benjamin challenge. Shit.
Okay, let's go with it. So look, let's make sure that this guy right here, the camera can see it for sure.
Alright, bet.
And whenever you're ready, you're gonna inhale and keep going until you see that sucker blink. If you can't do it, then the pendulum won this time.
Alright, bet. Alright, bet. Alright. Alright, let's do this.
Straight Damage family, comment right now if you think he gonna do it. I wanna see.
He's got it.
Yeah, bro, hitting that shit.
Hey.
Oh! And this is the
And
live
he held
version.
it.
Shout out Bloom. Shout out Amnesia. They hooked this up. Make sure you guys go shop with them and go get you one. Grunts. Woo!
That
I
should
would
make
killed that.
Damn, he did that shit without coughing.
Is he pendulum?
without a grunt.
Yo.
Grunts without a grunt.
I think Gang's pendulum.
Grunts
was
without
gas.
a grunt.
That was
Holy
gas. Shout out Bloom for sure.
Yeah, Bloom always had that fire shit.
shit. Yeah. So you said you've been on a pre-roll tip lately.
Yeah.
Where you been getting your smoke from?
Bro got them extract ones though. Damn.
So honestly, bro, I've been going to Cookies. Fucking, they usually got a pretty decent deal on fucking cookies.
I ain't gonna lie, shout out to Cookies, they got fire. I was fucking with that cereal milk, that cereal a la mode,
Bro.
that Pac-Man.
On some
Hey,
real
that
shit.
Mexican flan, the one.
Dude, that Mexican flan though, bro, that's
That's
probably
the one.
That shit's my favorite, honestly, right now. I think that's probably my favorite strain that's came out of there.
You
Shout
fucking
out
with
my
Gary
nigga G,
Payton?
put me out to that.
Their Gary Payton's pretty gas.
Yeah.
That Gary just like,
But
they righteous.
that fucking that
What you
Mexican
smoking on
flan.
right now? I see you got a little cookies, a little.
It was some of that blue suede.
that blue suede, that's that new shit. Huh?
That new shit that they just came out with. That they
Was
just
you fucking with that?
Honestly, yeah, dude, this shit was pretty good. I ain't even gonna lie.
What do we have in these?
Shit, honestly, you know what I've been fucking with?
What?
I've been fucking with them Sanchitos. Them Sanchitos, them little fucking. I don't know if you know what I'm talking.
Oh, the hashitos.
Oh, that.
They're not the hashitos, they're the Sanchitos. They're fucking. They're with the bubble hash. Dude, them fuckers are gas. I just got some grape runs. That shit tastes like grape soda. That shit was fire for sure.
Where'd you get those at?
I got on my cookies, honestly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then they even have I fuck with it too because they got the headspace in there. They fucking I've been fucking with them too, bro.
Shout out Headspace.
Facts, bro.
They killing it for
That
sure.
garlic cookies is gas.
Hey, word to them. Don't be an asshole, smoke a hash hole.
There you go.
Don't be an asshole, smoke a
I smoked the fucking. I smoked that
black.
black garlic hash roll that they have.
Oh, black garlic's fucking lovely, bro. I always love the Terps on black garlic.
Same, bro. Honestly, bro, when it comes to rosin, like, I love the garlic flavor. Like, I don't know why.
Oh, you gotta do couch lock GMO. That like literally tastes like garlic olive oil. Like as
You
you're
know, there's just
exhaling.
something about GMO when it's like rosin. It's so fucking fire, bro. Like it has
that-
when it's
it has
done
that-
right,
it
when it's
has
done
that
right,
punch,
don't get
bro.
me wrong, 'cause
It has that punch.
it definitely has that, like, even just like it's the perfect rosin. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, like GMO is just like that rosin. You could always be like, if you're not sure and you see a reputable company selling certain flavors and you see GMO on there, anything garlic, get you some.
Garlic meat onions, baby. Yeah, I alternate between that and then like candy terps, like gummy bears.
Why hash?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes I like to steer
In the
towards
world
that
full
too.
of candy terps, they got them over it. Lemon cherry, you ruined it. You couldn't really
No, lemon cherry, like
niggas be trying to push like gas shit, and I swear it always be tasting like lemon cherry. And I'm like, you could get a lemon cherry pack for under a band for sure.
Facts.
So it's like, bro, I ain't trying to. I'm good on that.
I don't like those terps in flour, but like in rosin.
Like this chocolate
Like the
truffle,
straw
this
bananas
shit
and shit
like
like
that.
that.
Y'all see that shit white ass. This from the strain damage growers though. Shout out to them.
Yeah,
You know they're killing
shout out to strain damage growers. They always they like
They come through with that gas though.
it's a cut above dispo shit, man.
I'm sorry though for all the people that always be like pulling up to Alba Island and asking us like, where's the strain damage shit? We need it.
It's coming.
It's coming. Like
It's coming.
we just want the drop to be right. So
Just wait.
Good things take time.
good
things take time.
Trust the process.
Make sure y'all tap in with J-MAK. You finna see him with some for show. We finna bless all the people we had on with some fire. Once it comes out, so you know you gonna see it for sure. We gonna take that shit over.
It's gonna flood the city for sure.
Yeah, oh god. But back to J-MAK. Speaking of like taking over, you have any concerts, any shows you plan on having coming up soon, or anything like that?
Yeah, actually, so on April 12th, I'm actually gonna be opening up for Montana 300.
Oh shit.
Yeah, there's actually a pretty dope lineup, honestly, bro. YHC's supposed to be opening up with us.
Dope.
LP Gutta is supposed to be opening up.
Hey, shout out, Gay.
Yeah,
That's the people's right there for sure.
yeah, for sure, bro. Fucking G-Reach from ALBUQUERQUE Records.
Oh yeah.
King Franco. Shout out
Okay.
Franco.
That is a fire.
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, bro, it's gonna be a fire show. You know
With
what I'm saying?
Montana 300.
Yeah. It's
Shit,
gonna be
I'm
at-
going for
Bugatti.
openers.
it's gonna be at
Is he
401.
on that song? I will go to new Bugatti.
Oh,
Where's that at?
That was Future.
Oh no, Montana 300 from Chicago, huh?
yeah.
I'm talking about Ace Hood. They got
Yeah,
Ace
Ace Hood goes hard.
Ace Hood crazy with it. But Montana 300, he popping in the rack with it for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
And you said that's April 2nd?
April 12th.
April 12th.
April
I think it's
12th.
already.
Yeah, that's fucking. I can't even remember. I think it's honestly.
April 12th, go check your calendars.
Yeah, April 12th. Check your calendars. Pop out. Tickets are only $25 a pop. Shit, let me know.
And it's gonna be at the unnamed location. Just kidding.
At 401 nightclub.
Oh, 401 nightclub. There we go. Hey, that shit gonna be lit.
Yeah, that shit's gonna be.
And it's on a Saturday?
I think so. It has to be on
Hey,
Saturday.
make sure y'all pop out on the 12th.
Facts.
Go rock with gang. See what J-MAK about to pop out with. He about to show y'all what it is. You know what I mean?
If your rap career ever got to like you know
When it does.
when yeah, of course, no, when your rap career blows up to that point where you touring out of state, you're doing shows, and then kind of thinking about other stuff, would you ever launch your own strain?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So what would be the J-MAK strain? What would we expect from that?
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese?
Mac
So
and cheese.
Some UK cheese?
Honestly, bro, so like the original cheese, bro, like that was
original
like
cheese.
like in high school, bro, like around like my senior year, like in high school, I had a homie, right, that I would like he was the older homie and I'd get my butt from him.
Why am I not surprised? J-MAK, mac and cheese,
Yeah, bro.
original cheese.
Yeah,
we need to
bro.
make a song called Mac and Cheese, bro.
Facts though.
We need
Honestly,
one of those.
we do need one.
Oh God, I'm gonna need to get a feature on that shit. You might see something in the works.
Facts. Facts, for sure though. But yeah, it'd be the fucking, it'd be mac, yeah. So it'd be original cheese, and then it'd probably be fucking like OG Kush, the original OG Kush. You know what I'm saying?
Some cushy cheese.
That's just like I feel
I
like
seen Val's eyebrows go up back there.
Yeah,
I feel like that's
you,
I feel like
you said the magic 2 letters, OG, baby.
I feel like that's like a perfect combination, and like it's just like nostalgia. Like I said, you know what I mean? Like
You want to cook? Hey, Bernie, you heard it, bro. Jay, he already been rocking with y'all. Fuck with my boy.
Let's go.
Get him that mac
Get
and
mac and
cheese.
cheese and cookies.
let's go, let's get it. But yeah, that's what my personal strain would be if I had to choose one here. It'd be original cheese and OG Kush.
Oh, yeah.
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese coming to cookie stores soon. So what you've basically you've got the show coming up.
That macaroni.
You got planning to put out any albums or tapes in the next?
Honestly, bro.
Singles.
Yeah, I think I'm just thinking of singles right now. You know, until I could really build up a solid fan base. I think singles are the way to go. You know, because like I just don't want to. I don't know. I mean, maybe I might do some EPs. I don't know. We'll see.
Do you got a TikTok?
Yeah, I do.
Are you over there doing little videos for your songs and shit?
I honestly I've been slacking on that, bro, and I need to get on that shit because content's the way to go right now.
I'm telling you, content really is the way. We've been trying to push it out here from the Strain Damage Media team. The Strain Damage podcast team. We've just been trying to get it out. I'm telling you, it's really the way, bro. You just need one little viral thing to go, and people are really gonna be tapping in and see.
And I've been like saying shit the way like LA Russell and shit's been like explaining shit, bro, and like the way he's like saying like to expand like your chances. You know what I mean?
Did you listen to LA Russell and buy Bitcoin?
Honestly, no, I didn't. No, I didn't.
That's cool. Nah,
Bro, honestly, I ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out my teacher back then. He knows who he is. But he had told me, bro, I swear. He's like, I'm telling you, at least just get $30 worth of Bitcoin. It's gonna be so worth it. He told me, bro, just get $30, $50, whatever, and save it. And he told me, bro, like, and I swear, like, every other year that passed since then, I look up and I'll be like, how much that's worth? And till this day, bro, like, look up how much,
bro.
like 30 to 50 regular dollars, US dollars is in Bitcoin, and you're gonna be sick.
Yeah.
Bro, I was so hurt too, cause he told me too, like, he's like, I have like a good little amount, like a couple like 100 in it, and I'm gonna just save it. So I'm like, I don't wonder I haven't seen you. He probably somewhere.
Yeah, a couple hundred
You know what's
turned
funny,
into
bro?
a few million easy.
Bro, you know what's funny? When I was in high school, bro, like Bitcoin started becoming like a big thing, or like a thing, you know? Honestly, like the homies used to just use that shit to buy fucking drugs off the fucking
Yeah,
black
that was
market,
the
you know
original.
what I mean?
That was
Like,
the original
that
use
was
case
literally
for
what
it.
the fuck it
Yeah, I
was
bet
used
you there's
for,
some
bro.
like accounts. There's some accounts from some like kid that was selling drugs in another state that like is just sitting there and he doesn't have access to it no more, and it just has mad Bitcoin in it from.
Oh, 100%. No, that's such a common thing where people like they lose access to their virtual wallet, and so they have like fucking hundreds of thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars.
They're gonna start having those little Bitcoin bandits.
I seen that, yeah.
Tyrants. It's gonna pop up on your Bitcoin. Gimme.
Nah, that's the shit that's.
I am no captain now.
I am no captain now.
You're gonna see that on your phone when it pop up.
Oh, for real.
You seen they did that on like Instagram and Facebook?
Yeah.
Someone took that shit over, bro.
Yeah.
We even seen him on Ryan Garcia's The Boxer. If y'all
Yeah.
seen on Ryan Garcia's shit, he been something's happening. Either he's going crazy or
No, I think
some shit really happening for real.
I think that shit happened, and then they're trying to cover it up because it blew up all over Twitter.
Literally.
And
So
so
he
then
was
like.
literally saying how like he seen like they were like been hurting kids and like rapey kids and shit. And he can't stay quiet, and if they kill him, like
And he was like
he
talking
don't
about
care no
Bohemian
more.
Grove and shit.
Yeah, then like he was talking about all the elites, and he's like, if they kill me, I don't care no more. Like,
And he's like posting like, I love
he's like,
God,
I
I love
you,
my life.
Jesus. Like,
Yeah.
if they kill me, he's all like, and bro, I'm telling you, I seen a statement on TMZ like 2 days ago, and it was Ryan Garcia talking. And tell me why, bro, like seemed not like himself. Like he seemed like almost like either forced, like they're like sitting here and forcing bro to do it. Like, hey, either like we're about to do some crazy shit, or he just looked like they like did something to him. He ain't the same, bro. Like he don't sound the same. Like
No, they got him.
I'm telling you, something wrong with him, bro.
Yeah.
And he said he said you ain't gonna hear nothing from me.
And he-
No, that's
He said-
like when he posted that, I was
Yeah.
like, they got him.
There was
Yeah,
no-
he was like, you ain't gonna hear nothing from me no more unless it's about sports or boxing. Straight up.
And he had even made a tweet that said, if they kill me,
Yeah.
it's not me, or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
literally. And I'm like, bro. And he was just sitting there and he's like, he didn't seem like himself.
Just kind of like
everybody in the
lifeless in
comments
a
was saying
sense.
something
Yeah,
too.
that's
And I
just
think
fucking
it's
dumb.
weird how like, you know how like algorithm is, like a couple people see something that's gonna start popping up on
Yeah.
Reddit and
Right,
stuff.
right.
Why has no one been talking about this? You know what I mean? It's crazy to me.
I think a lot of people don't want to admit to themselves like that shit like that happens in the world in general.
But see, then too, like they're gonna go back to, they're gonna be like, then they're gonna just throw in, they're gonna be like, oh, he's crazy, or he's fucking, he's on some type of drugs or some
That's what I'm
shit.
saying.
And
And
then-
like he OD'd or like, you know what I mean?
Like
And
it's
like,
on
bro,
some bullshit, you know what I mean? Like,
and it's like, especially when it comes to people where they've like experienced childhood fame, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Ryan Garcia's been very popular since a child.
and he's
Right.
like
So it's
still
like-
only like 22
You know what I mean?
or
So
some
it's
shit.
like once you get to that point, like where he's at, you don't really like care about it too much no more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like you're willing to like risk it. Amy Whitehouse, like bro, so many people I can name that like the same exact thing happened, and it's
they just wanted, yeah.
kind of got swept under the rug, or people just bashed them on media, and they're like, they're bad people, they're druggies, they OD, like you know what I mean?
Fair.
And it's like, damn, that shit's crazy to see, gang. Of like, you ever see any of us in that position, bro? They got me.
Yeah, no, they got us. Strain damage worldwide. We did not off ourselves. Just putting that out there for the digital record.
Yeah, facts.
J-MAK, thank you for joining us today, man.
Sure. Thanks for having me, yo.
Yeah,
If somebody wants to get at you, find your music's on all platforms, and that's J-MAK spelled M-A-K.
Yeah.
Where can they get at you on Instagram and TikTok?
What is it? JMVK _BTC _ENT on Instagram, and then what else did you have?
Yeah, just Instagram and TikTok, yeah.
Yeah, TikTok. Oh shit, I don't even know what my TikTok is.
He's
To
the
be
word for
honest.
microphone at.
Yeah, I don't know what my TikTok is, to be honest.
Just look for J-MAK on TikTok.
Yeah,
Find the
facts.
shit on Instagram. It's out there.
Yeah, I'm out there
It was a pleasure having you for sure.
for sure.
You killed the Benjamin challenge. You guys
Ooh,
appreciate
I
it.
murdered that shit.
I'm lifted off that motherfucker for sure. Shout out Bloom, yo.
Yeah, shout out Bloom for sure. Make sure I'll go pull up on April 12th. Go see what they rocking with Montana 300.
Yeah, we're gonna be turning up.
That shit's gonna be lit. So y'all know you guys gotta pop the fuck out. And every Sunday, same shit. We dropping every Sunday, so make sure you guys are tapping in with us. This is gonna be what number? What episode is this?
I think that's gonna be 50, honestly.
We're at 50, so you know what I mean. We cracking
Number 50.
Shout out
Yeah,
Straight Damage. Yeah,
Straight
let's
Damage
go.
family, we fuck with it. Make sure if you watching this, subscribe, like, and you already know we out. Peace.
Strain damage worldwide.